how many golf clubs have you ever swung in your life before yesterday?
Oh, that was the second one ever. Yeah. I'm too athletic to play golf.
When was the first one? Do you remember?
Was it was a bachelor party up in upstate New York.
Cole said you picked it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, actually, I beat him, so that we know. In Angry Birds, and he's pretty angry now. So, but no, he plays all the time. I told him I'm gonna join the pro-am next week since I'm such a fast learner. So.
Who else?
Jesse James. Yeah. He can smack the ball. You can tell he plays a lot. So it was it was cool to have that day and to get the bond like that with the guys and we needed it and hot day. So it was cool to be able to take care of the guys and bond like that.
Jimmy, you've been in the league a long time. That stuff wasn't available last year. You guys didn't really get a chance to socialize, get to know each other. How different does it feel this year, just having an opportunity to do things together?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. Last year was difficult, not only because of not having fans in the stadium, but also really got to meet no one's family. I got to meet no one's wife and kids and none of the coaches' families. I mean, it's basically we're just showing up and going home and staying at home alone. So to be able to do that, to be able to share those moments and learn not only guys' personalities, but truly who they are, and you can tell more who they are by who's around them. So looking forward to getting more and more of that done, and going out to eat with Cole's parents. I'm looking forward to all those moments, and it's gonna be fun.
Jimmy, what do you think it's like in Cole Kmet's position, where you come in as a rookie tight end? It's one of the toughest positions to make that adjustment from college to the pros. As far as him having year two, is that typically where you're really looking to see a breakthrough?
Yeah, I mean, you're looking to always see improvement, and that's really kind of what this league's about is especially when you're young is from year to year going and improving. And now that he's had a full off season and has more experience, it's going to be fun to see him in a live stadium now. That's one of the other big things that with a lot of these young guys that came in last year is they haven't experienced the crowds yet. So it's fun to kind of prep him for that and kind of show him the way of how to use that energy and not let it drain you.
What did you see from him last year, besides the obvious, the on-field production that we saw? What did you see from him last year that showed you that even though he was still kind of learning the ropes, he was on the right track?
His ability to, even in practice, make small adjustments on mistakes. That's one of the biggest things is, in this league, especially when you're young, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and usually in practice, and to be able to go to the next play, to the next period, and to put that behind you, and to learn from that mistake, and then when it happens in the game, to do it the right way, and that's exactly what he was doing. This is a pretty, we have a lot of plays in this offense. I've been a part of some very powerful offenses as well with a lot of plays, and so each week to week, you have a lot to learn. And the way that he was putting the time to learn those, and then to learn from the mistakes in practice, and going straight to the game, and having awesome games, and doing all the right things is exactly what you're looking for in a young guy who who's supposed to have a bright future.
What's some of the military people after the practice? I know last year you were the salute to service winner. Why is it so personal to you, and why is it so important to recognize them?
Yeah, the military is a big part of my life. I spend most of my off days and most of my free time in the off season, flying our veterans and, thanking them for, the sacrifice that they've given, for us to carry on and be able to do the things that we do. And, I believe that we all have, we all need to take some time and look around and thank those who have sacrificed for us, and so I continue to always look to do that because, I'm very grateful for the life I've been given. The life I've earned and the life I was able to earn. So.
You getting rides in the helicopter, or are you just giving that away now?
Yes, yeah. I've got my foundation runs a Huey that fought in Vietnam War, and it's a very special and unique kind of experience, because I'm the pilot, and there's a lot that goes into it, and obviously I'm flying strangers, and I'm reconnecting guys with an aircraft that, a lot of the Vietnam guys that saved their life. So there's a lot of special moments, and, this off season I flew a couple Purple Heart guys, and, one guy in particular was a pilot and lost his leg, and, to be able to share that moment with him, it's the first time he's seen one since 1972. So to give him that and really to have those conversations is, it's priceless. It really is.
Born on a military base, right? And was your family?
Yeah. I was born in Fort Riley, and then I moved to Germany, and then I moved to Fort Bragg. Then they retired, and then the rest of my childhood happened. But I.
The troops in Afghanistan too, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I went to Camp Leatherneck. I think it was back in 2014. That was back when I was holding out, so I had a lot of free time. So I decided to go to Afghanistan, and it was an eye-opening experience. Obviously, being on the Marine base with 30,000 Marines, and eating with them every day, and going 15 minutes at a time to to a different group, and speaking and sharing, and I played a lot of basketball, a lot of desert basketball there with a lot of our men and women. So very unique, very, very, very eye-opening experience.
When you see the news, when you see what's been happening there in the last 10 days, do you pay attention to it? Do you have any special interest in it?
Yeah, I have have a heavy following on kind of what we're doing internationally, especially because a lot of my friends are still active and are still in the military. So, we have a lot of conversations about a lot of the things going on, and it's just a lot going on, and sometimes hard to watch when bodies are falling from planes. It's shocking, and really realization of truly how good we have it in this country, and how we need to be thankful every day, for just the basic necessities. So.
Jimmy, you've been a part of offenses almost throughout your career that no matter what happened in the preseason, you knew they were going to hit the ground running in week one. This offense does not have that same credibility. What is your confidence level that you will be able, as an offense, be able to hit the ground running, and how important is it to reach that quickly?
Yeah, well, we're just focused one day at a time on our task of growing and figuring out our identity as an offense, and that's what we're committed to doing, and it's just like some of the other teams I've been on. I remember being in Green Bay Mount Force first year. Nobody knew it was going to happen. So that's one of the things where we're just focused on each day to put one step in front of the other, and continue to work to establish our identity, and to see to make progress for that week one. So we've still got some time, and we had a big add to our offensive line. He's an unbelievable pro. It's been unbelievable to see just how quick he is, and I'm truly thankful not to be the oldest guy on the team anymore. So a true blessing to have a big old vet in there, to add with Cody Whitehair, and with a lot of experience. So it's been fun getting to know him, and seeing him get to work and help us out.
And you can see that Peters, even just in these few practices, still has it?
100%. Oh yeah, he's a beast.
There's a lot of team speed on this offense. Are you looking forward to how that could potentially open things up for you in the middle?
Yeah, it's a tight end's best friend is speed on the outside, and I think myself and Cole and Jesse and our group will benefit a lot from that. When you got speed on the outside, then everything underneath really opens up. I had a lot of speed in New Orleans. I had a lot of speed a lot of teams I've been on, and it truly helps you. Guys have to worry about getting blown by on the outside, so they're not. You're mostly going to be one-on-one with linebackers and safeties, and it's a matchup league. It's a players' league, and looking forward to having an opportunity to exploit some of those matchups.
Jimmy, when you're on the sideline on Saturday watching the younger guys play and compete, and knowing that the veterans are not out there at the risk of getting hurt, do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy watching the competition there, and how do you stay engaged?
For me, I know, and I'm extremely close with when you build a bond in the off season with your guys, you know, it's difficult because, you know, not everybody's going to be on the team. And, you know, I've been through coming up on 12 seasons of that, and honestly, it's the worst part of the year, you know, because, you know, I mean, I built these relationships with these guys, and so, yeah, it's an inspiration to see guys fight, you know, and to see guys scratch and claw, you know, for their career. You know, I don't take that for granted whatsoever. You know, it's you know, I like to support my guys and just make sure I'm there, you know, just on the sideline, you know, talking to the refs and, you know, telling what they should call and you know, talking junk to the cornerbacks.
Do you appreciate playing for a coach who seems to have erred on the side of trying to stay healthy throughout these exhibition games?
So
Do you appreciate playing for a coach that seems to be erring on the side of trying to keep his vets healthy in exhibition games, or like holding them out, or?
I played for a lot of coaches like that. I don't know if I played a preseason game in Seattle, you know, after my first year there. So, you know, it's you know, we've been banged up a little bit in training camp, so I know that we're trying to take care of guys and you know, trying to get everyone healthy and you know, so we're going to be there supporting our guys and you know, pulling for the guys that we have in our rooms and you know, making sure that, you know, each and every guy has the opportunity to make this ball club who deserves to be here.
Did you play a game in Seattle?
Oh yeah.